Hey everyone, it's your foodie friend Montu, and today we're gonna make what's my take on Amritsari Chole. Of course, I've never been to Amritsar or Punjab, but because I'm stuck in Merca, anyways, my take on Amritsari Chole. So first, we're gonna start with making the chole masala itself. First, we're gonna put in a red chili pepper, dried. Next, we're gonna put in some star anise. Next, we're gonna put in some bay leaves. Next, we're gonna put in some cloves. 2 inches of cinnamon sticks. Next is gonna be black cardamom or badi elaichi, green cardamom. We're going to put in whole coriander seeds or akha dhana. Whole jeera or cumin seeds. Next we're going to put in some anardana powder or just whole anardana if you have it. That's pomegranate seeds. Take the mixture and lightly roast all of this in a pan. After lightly roasting this, we're going to put it in a blender and blitz it until it's a fine powder. And we're going to add some more masala to it. Okay, so we finished roasting them for 3 to 5 minutes on a low flame, making sure that the masalas don't burn, because they will burn easily. So keep in mind that keep it on a low flame and keep mixing it just like this. We're also so we took all the masala and we put it inside the blender jar. And last, we're going to add kasturi methi in there, fenugreek leaves, dried. And what we're doing is normally you would take a lot of these whole masalas and put it inside the dish itself. But I took what my cousin Mukesh Bhai said, we call him Magic Mike, to heart. And instead of having all that stuff, you have to take it out later on, which feels like there's a lot of kachru in your food. I just blend it up. So let's blend it all up. Take all the masala back out after it's blended. Next, you're gonna add haldi, turmeric powder. Next is red chili powder. I'm putting in Kashmiri because I don't want mine too hot. Black salt, center, or what we call in our family padelu mittu. Last but not least, amchur powder. And then mix well. Now this is your base Amritsari Chole masala. In a hot pan, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of oil. Throw in about a tad bit of cumin or jeera. A little bit of asafoetida or hing. After that starts to splutter, throw in some onion puree. let the onion puree cook until as they say, the onions become translucent. After the onions become translucent, throw in some freshly grated tomato paste, freshly blended, that is. Cook the tomato paste and the onions together for a little while until the rawness is gone from the tomatoes. After the tomatoes start looking a little cooked, put in the fresh masala that we made. Also throw in some grated ginger. I keep mine frozen, so it looks like this, but it's grated ginger, by the way. Next, you're gonna add salt to taste. I like adding kosher salt. Cook the gravy until all the water, or not all the water, but most of the water is evaporated, and the tomatoes and onions are fully cooked, and you can smell the aroma of the fresh spices, the blend that we made. Here's a look at the chole, Kabuli chana, the chickpeas. It's been boiled in tea leaves. I should have showed you this first, but I had this already pre-made. You cook it in a pressure cooker with 2 or 3 tea bags and cook it until it's nice and soft. Add the chickpeas along with the juice of the tea in the pot with the gravy. Mix them well until the chickpeas absorb the masala. I like eating my chole with the rice, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water because I like my gravy a little thinner than normal. Plus, we're gonna thicken it up a little bit later on anyway by breaking some of the chole. You can keep the gravy according to your tasting or the way you like it. And you can see the dark, rich color because of the tea leaves that was put into the chole itself. After boiling the chickpeas, take a potato masher and just crush a little bit of the chickpeas. What this will do is it'll add to the flavor. You're not going to crush them all, just a little bit. So most of them are going to be whole, but some of them will be crushed. Now we're going to make what's called the essence of these Amritsari Pindi Chole. As everybody knows, we're going to make a tempering, but as everybody knows, Punjabi food is just incomplete without ghee, or as the Punjabis themselves call it, ghyo. After the ghee heats up, throw in some green chilies, let them splutter for a little bit. Next, throw in some chopped garlic. Next, you're gonna throw in some jeera powder, roasted jeera powder, and add some Kashmiri red chili. This Kashmiri red chili will give it the iconic dark red color, along with a wonderful flavor and aroma. You're gonna take this tempering and you're gonna pour it right inside your Amritsari Pindi Chole. The tempering is what makes this wonderful. here it is, folks. Amritsari Pindi Chole served alongside with khasta kachori paratha made MSP gave it by my wonderful cousin Sapna and some fragrant basmati rice.